Yo, what's up, guys? We're back. I'm just trying to get the server info. I need to take a quick break as well. No, that's not the one. What? Hiya. Or what am I doing? For fuck's sake. What the hell? Just getting things organized here, guys. Okay, so I just need the server info. I am not being provided it. Yeah, this is fixed for it. Just add a, you gotta add a filter to your game capture. So, you can basically just add a color correction. A color correction or a gamma, brightness filter, any of them, and you just adjust it that way. I don't know why, but OBS makes UT darker. It's like the only game it happens in. But yeah, if you add that filter, you can make it brighter for your stream. Yeah, in OBS. So if you right click your game capture and go to filters, you'll see them all in there. You just click on it, add it, and then you can play around with the settings till you get it how you want it. What the fuck? Okay, let me see something here. So much for that dream murder. So much for that. I thought that IP1 was. I thought IP10 was only a test server. I think I'm in the right server. I don't fucking know. It's a... Yeah. I didn't know IP10 was usable for cups. Because I thought it was like test versions IG Plus on here. Okay, they're voting Sprinter. This has to be right. True, murder, true. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm taking a quick break. I need a little break in between casting 2 matches straight here. I'll be right back. Spread the word, murder. I'm back. Oh no, that Capri guy. That Capri guy is playing for FX. That's not good for FX. He's definitely their weakest player. This should be an interesting one though, because FX has been practicing a ton, and a lot of their players are really stepped it up this season. They're playing a lot better than they have in seasons past, and they're doing quite well. What's up, Mr. Benno? I felt bad for you on bricks in there, man. You were hard carrying that shit. Unfortunate stuff. Feels bad. TSF beat Divinity 3-2. Oh, really? Oh, that's good for them. That's good for TSF. So that's a split on the TSF Divinity match. Thanks for the update, Murder. So well done by the Italian team. Yeah, so many, Benno. You lost 2 early on, and then that play at the end where you saved the flag, you made that beautiful run, multied out, got it to your base high, cut off not by 1, but by 2 high. You get the first one, and not the second one. I felt so bad for you. You just couldn't get any support there. Why is this, like, jittering around like this? Actually, I have to get my camera in mid. Okay, I hope this is just like a bug or something. I'm gonna go on to someone. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. It's not doing it when I'm spectating someone. So you're winning. Murder's team is winning 1-0 on Broken Limits. 12 minutes left. Okay. So you lost. You guys lost the first map, right? To OG. So FX is missing someone. I can't think of who. All I know is, well, just from I've played against them a lot in iMixes and shit. Capri is like unquestionably their weakest player. So I would imagine that he would only be playing if there was no other option. So they're short people, I guess, FX. So that's not good. But we'll see how they like to do it. Divno, Flatted, and Mudvayne can all play D. Killer, who is using the name Superstar, generally plays more of like a mid role here. So this should be interesting. Sprinta, 2 PT teams on Sprinta. This should be a lot of D-image in the middle. We'll see how this works out. But yeah, this is an interesting match. It's unfortunate to see FX does not have their best lineup. I think it would have been a lot closer. I think it's really going to make a big difference here. I do think FX needs their best lineup here, and they just don't have it. But who knows? Maybe they can find a way. Yes, Murder. Well, no single player will reach that, I don't think. APOC going to be the 5th and final player here for ez1, so they got a pretty good lineup in there. Kanai, Stong, Revolt, Edhu, and APOC going to be the lineup here for ez1. FX with the Divno will certainly be D with someone, either Flatted or Mudvayne. Capri's going to be on attack. Killer's probably just going to be mid, and we'll see who the third attacker is for FX. So we're on IP10, by the way, which is odd. I don't know why we're on this server, why they picked this. I'm assuming Diod put the cup version of IG Plus in that back on, because I think normally it's like the test version's IG Plus on this server, isn't it? So I'm a little confused. APOC left, so we're still waiting for that. Oh, Dusik just came in. Dusik is in for APOC. So Dusik is playing. I was under the impression he wasn't playing this season, but he is, in fact. I think he played their first match, too. So, here he is again. Dusik is in. Dusik with only 20 ping here. Yeah, this is UK, right? IP10. Yeah, it seems so, Murder. I thought my good pal, Dusik. I thought he was going to join Synergy. Play with the boys like usual. And it sounded like he didn't want to play the cup at all, but here he is playing for the PT squad, so that kind of feels bad, man, but hey, it is what it is. Still love Lewis no matter what. And FX is all clicked in. Just waiting on Kanai and Edhu. I'm gonna guess it'll be Kanai, or no, sorry, it'll be Stong and Edhu on D. And, well, I mean, it's tough because, like, I'm assuming the Dusik will be kind of mid-ish, but Kanai might do that too, so. Generally, it's always Revolt in the grab lead for this team. It's all good, Murder. Like I said, it's a little unfortunate. Like, I wish he was just more straight up with me. Like, if he had just said, like, you know, I just feel like, you know, changing out, playing with a different group of guys this season, whatever. I'd be like, all right, cool, man, like, whatever. But he told me he wasn't gonna play with us this season because he didn't want to play at all, which is fine as well. So, again, it's unfortunate, but he's still my good friend, and I'm not gonna hold it against him. I don't, maybe Murder. I kind of doubt that, but maybe. So just waiting on 2 more click-ins here. If anyone knows what the second map is going to be, let me know. I believe both maps are being played on this server, I think. And there we go. The countdown is on, and we're about to start here. ez1 against FX. First map Sprinter, and we're underway. We're going to start off with Revolt now. Always a high grabber for ez1, and here he comes already into that right side base of FX. He's got a 1-on-1 Mudvayne. Going to win that one. So Mudvayne, I guess, is on D, and I'm assuming he's D with Divno. Yeah, here's Divno now. See him kill Kanai there. So Mudvayne and Divno. So that means that Flatted, who is often a defender for FX, is going to be attacking. We're going to check in with Kanai now, attacking into high right here. Trying to pick up a kill on a Divno. Can't do it. And Sprinta is often a slow-paced map, and it helps a bit with the way the spawns are set, at least for as far as grabbing is concerned. And here comes the first grab of the game, and it's actually Killer, the last person I would have guessed. Nice double kill and a multi out of the base here right now. He's high. He's got one on him. He gets another kill on the Kanai. What's he going to do with it? He's trying to drop it down to his team's left. What is he? He's all over the place. Perhaps a bit too much juking and jiving there, but that was a nice try at a Killer on the first grab of the game there. And we watch him once more. He's trying to get in here and cover Capri, who has the flag for his team, and you watch him here. In the meantime, here is Dusik, who's made it right mid now, and Divno gonna pick up a kill. Revolt did pick that one up. Both flanks mid right now. You see Capri here trying to make it with space on the right side. One on him here. Oh, I think he was killed. Kanai, oh, is that gonna be returned by FX? It's dropped in the mid. Divno does get the return, and FX gonna drop down for the unexpected 1-0 lead. My God, Capri gonna pick that one up. They're trying to counter right now, but Mudvayne gonna clear out the base, and that is a quick 1-0 right here for FX. And here comes Dusik now, trying to leave a high mid. Divno got a nice spawn there, and he's gonna pick up that return. So not even 2 minutes in, and FX, it does have that 1-0 lead. I'm slightly curious which one of these teams picked Sprinta, because I could see either one of them picking it. So if anyone does know, let me know in the Twitch chat. Oh, you didn't need to tell me that, Murder. That's why I mentioned in the beginning that, you know, FX, despite where they were as individuals and as a team in previous seasons, they're performing at a very high level right now, and they do practice as a team quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, they can give, I think, any team a run for their money, and we're seeing it early on here against ez1. Who and to be fair here, ez1, I guess you could argue they don't have their absolute best lineup because Spect is in here, but FX doesn't have their best lineup either, because I know Capri, unless I'm totally off, but as far as I've seen, Capri is their weakest player, and he's playing. So, and Superstar Killer, I expected him. He generally plays more of a mid style, but you see, he's been attacking. He's got the most grabs on his team, only with 2. Match fixing. I don't know about that. I would say both teams are going to want to pick up a win here. It's actually a pretty important match for both sides. You watch Divno. He's got 2 in his base here. Gets the first one on a Revolt, trying to kill Dusik now. They do have a 1 on... Oh, Mudvayne gets back in time to pick up that one. This is nice D so far early on. Mudvayne 60 efficiency. Divno a 70 efficiency. 22 frags. Divno really strong at the moment. So you do watch Kanai there with a nice entry double. He's going to pick up a grab right here. He's trying to leave out on the right side. See Dusik here with him. He's going to pick up a double. He'll try to make it out mid, and he does. Here he comes now. Oh, Killer there on the cutoff. Dusik perhaps, though. Oh, Revolt, actually. You see Dusik with a double monster kill doing all that, but Dusik unable to pick it up. You see Revolt. That was a nice try. Revolt did pick it up initially, and Dusik was killing everything. But it is extremely tough with the way the spawns are laid out now in Sprint and making it across mid. Essentially, every spawn is either in or very close to mid, so getting across mid is extremely difficult on these new spawn layouts here on Sprinta. You saw it there, despite 3 of the ez1 members being there, and Dusik with a double monster kill, they weren't even able to make it past that first bump, so that's a tough one right there. For ez1, so lots of time though. 15.5 minutes left to go here. You see Capri, who's attacking him with Killer. Who Killer, I don't believe has died just yet. I think he's still alive in there. Yeah, double killing. He is going to pick it up, and here he comes. Up high right here. I think he has one chasing him. He's going to make it a high. One on him. Oh, Kanai does pick up that return. That's a big one. He's almost out in the high mid area right there. But no matter which way you shake it, this is a strong start by the FX squad. We'll see if they can keep it up. If you watch Revolt, can't make it out of the base here. Flatted in the meantime, dropping it down to the right. Edhu gonna pick up the kill and likely the return. Oh, Capri actually picked it up. He's gonna juke back. I think this is a nice thought. Didn't work though. Edhu actually caught back up to him. But I think that was a good decision to try to make the switch right there. SD beating R 3-1. Yeah, that's not overly surprising. I think R is probably going to be pretty outmatched in that one. So, kind of glad I ended up deciding to cast this match instead of the SD one, because I think this one surely should be a lot closer than the SD match. We watch Killer now attacking against the kill on Ed, who he's going to grab. Here he comes. Got one with him right here for the cover. His cover did die. He's going to double back into the flagger, and one chasing him, and I believe it is Stawn, but here comes Killer anyway, trying to make it out to the high mid area. One behind him once more. Oh, Revolt did fall back there, and they're able to secure their flag back into the base. So some nice runs so far out of Killer here. He's been very impactful early on here as we watch Revolt. What is Revolt at? 2 grabs. It is in fact actually Dusik leading in grabs, and here goes grab number 4 for him right now. Dusik. Oh, nice double here. What's he going to do with it? He's thinking about going high. All 3 of them on the collapse right there. Still in the flagger, missed Dusik despite having 6 kills on this run. But now there's a cover there. I believe Kanai was in there with him. Revolt ultra kill somewhere. And they never did, in fact, pick that one up. So Dusik just did not know where to go with that flag. I don't blame him. He thought about going high, and 3 members of X came up after him. Revolt dropping down right there. Perhaps there was 2 members of ez1 there. Can they pick that up? I don't think it was returned, was it? Just now, finally returned by Capri. So you're starting to see ez1. They're starting to get a lot more pressure onto this FX base. And that is a good sign for ez1 to perhaps come back here as we watch Kanai now. He's got a one-on-one here with Divno, and he's going to lose that one. Dusik was there waiting on the chair. You see him chilling in the flag room now. He's going to bounce it up high. He does pick up a boost right there. And what's he going to do? He's going to drop down low mid. Oh, cut off by Divno. And that's a tough one. And with the way the layouts, like I said, with the spawn are often, especially if you have a boost, you're almost better to stay high now because of all those low mid area spawns. It's really hard getting across. You watch Capri. He's got no one on him just yet. He's made it out low mid. In fact, he gets spot on here by, I believe, Dusik. Yeah, who is going to return that? Kanai did pick up the kill on that one. So we are seeing a fair amount of flags actually making it to mid here, which is not totally uncommon with the new sprint. It's getting that thing across. That is the challenge. And on the first cap, both flags were in mid, and I believe that's why we were able to see it actually get all the way across, because that's when you get into the cluster scenario. Both teams focused on getting their own flag back while covering their own flag carriers. So FX winning that key play early on. Is watch Killer once more. He's got 3 on him, gets 1. He's got 2 of the other all over. He's not going to make it out of the flag room this time. Kanai, same story there. Mudvayne, how's the FXD looking? Divno, 54, efficiency 40 frags, and his D partner Mudvayne, 55 F and 43, so balanced. And decent stuff right there. They're facing a strong attack here of ez1. But thus far, they've been able to hold them capless. And they're going to try to do just that for another 11.5 minutes here and hang on to this win. But we're going to watch Revolt now. And he does have Dusek here covering him from behind. So, he's trying to boost him out high. But Revolt's juking and jiving. But he does drop it down to low left here. No FX members to be seen. They're into their base on the left side. You see one finally collapsing on him. But I think this is going to be a tie. And it is. Revolt is going to tie it. I feel like perhaps there was a breakdown in comms here on FX side. I did not see a single contest really in mid. Dusek did a nice job with a boost there, but and perhaps he did pick up a cover or 2. And in fact, he does have 2 covers. Dusek does, but I do feel like perhaps there was a bit of a breakdown there. I don't think FX knew initially where he was, because he seemed really uncontested through mid there. But either way, nice job by ez1, and the game is now tied 1-1. And we got a close match here on Sprinter. We saw Dusek with a nice entry kill. We'll watch him now. Take a look at his stats. 61 kills, leading the way there. And tied in the grab lead as well, along with Kanai. Revolt right behind with 5 grabs. So nice here. You see Dusek trying to figure out where the flag carrier is flattened, and here he comes now trying to leave out high. I believe he does have one cover with him, perhaps Killer, and it's going to stay high here. And I talked about this. It's a good way to do it. The flag is going to be laying high here. You see Kanai, I believe, trying to go for it. He does get killed. Dimno right there, and another one there. Capri picks it up. Oh, he killed once more. It's a scramble, and finally you see Stong does return that. So close play for FX right there, trying to retake that lead. They couldn't quite do it though. Nice try. And we are approaching that midway mark. Map number 1 here is watch Flatted now, trying to leave out on the left side. Has one with him. I believe his cover died. He's going to make it a right mid nearly. Anyhow, Stong, though, was there. I don't think that was returned, was it? No, it wasn't. You see Killer out in mid with it. And finally returned by Revolt. And here comes Dusek now. And this might be beneficial because I think FX was pushed up trying to cover here. And they don't know where Dusek was. And he's made it out left mid. Kanai, he's going to pick it up, switch it to low mid. That might not be a good play, but it's working at the moment. You see Adu with a monster kill in the mid area. And that is a return. Oh, killed on the flank stand. But Dusek is going to pick it up. And that's a 2-1 advantage now for ez1. Down 1-0 this match. But they have now picked up a 2-1 advantage here, and they do have that lead in close play. FX has had a lot of flags to mid, but at the end of the day, ez1 just coming up a bit more clutch in these mid scenarios, and they were able to secure that one. As we watch Kanai now, he's trying to leave out right, and he's going to be killed by Mudvayne. Capri now trying to buy some time. Does pick up a kill on Edu. See what he likes to do here. Gets spawned on high. Kills Edu once more. He's going to drop it down. I think that's smart. Oh, but he got spawned on anyway. Unfortunate. Yeah, but I think on that last cap, especially what happened was FX, both defenders pushed up out of their flag room trying to cover because they had the ez1 flag mid, and Dusek was able to sneak in uncontested and pretty much get to mid uncontested as well because of the aggressive push up to cover by FX. So that was a big reason why ez1. We see some nice boosting here by Kanai out to mid right here. Is Revolt on the left side, picks up a kill on a Killer. Kanai here still covering. He's got a lot of cover now on the left side, and another boost on a Dusek. Ends up in the wall, but that is going to be another cap. And a 3-1 advantage, and beautiful boosting, exiting out of the flag there by Kanai. That was nice stuff. I think he got 3 boosts on the Revolt there, despite having 2 members of FX around him shooting at him. So nice boosting right there to Kanai. And what was a promising looking start for FX has turned into 3 unanswered caps here for ez1. And it's going to be tough sledding now for the FX squad. However, they have been getting a lot of flags mid, so we will see if that in fact continues. Let's check in some D numbers here for ez1. See Adhu now, 60 efficiency, 68 frags. His partner Stong at 55F and 62, so that's pretty good overall right there. And the D numbers also for FX looking pretty good. Capri only with 4 grabs, and he's their weakest fragger, so he's got to try to focus on grabbing more. As Killer and Flatted tied in the lead for their team in grabs with 8 apiece. We watch Edu on a rampage now. See if he can complete the dominating, perhaps, unless Revolt... Oh, he died. Ah, there, he doesn't do it. He is eventually killed by Capri. As both flags going to be grabbed here. We watch Dusek initially trying to leave out high. He's cut off, and then in the meantime, Capri's made it low mid. They're finally on him right now. Revolt is killed by Stong, and yeah, Stong will return that one once more. So just under 7 minutes left to go here. And the way flags have been getting mid, I don't think it's totally over. I do think, at the very least, perhaps FX can pick up some more cap points in this one. So we are going to watch Capri get in here and perhaps try to cover Flatted. And here we go. Are they going to boost? He misses the first one. And oh, he gets killed before he can boost him off the pad there. And Stong going to get both in the return right there. Comes Killer now, attacking into the base with Flatted, who does in fact grab. Killer dies on the cover. Flatted trying to desperately get out, cut some angles off here. Kanai there on the fallback though, and Dusek does pick up the flag as well in the meantime. As you see, no defenders here at the moment for FX, but Dusek taking a bit too long to leave the base at the moment. He does finally die to Divno, who is going to return that one. 6 minutes left to go. And one way or another, a close match, and FX certainly has played well. They've had their chances, just unable to hold on to that one cap advantage. So you see Kanai being boosted out left mid right here, I believe by Revolt. And yeah, that was returned in the end, so a nice try once more. ez1 doing a pretty good job right now with the boosting, which is very important on sprint and out, especially with the way the spawns are. You saw Dusek up there cutting off those high spawns for Kanai. He's made it out right mid here. He's got 2 here waiting to cover him. Gets a kill on a killer right now. Here comes Kanai to his base on the right side. Oh, they do miss the boost into the flagger, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, wait! I hit that horn too early. Oh my god! Brick fucking wall is Mudvayne right there. My bad. It looked like it was surely capped. But ez1 not going to pick up the 4th cap. In fact, Mudvayne with a big save right there for FX. So well done. Well done indeed. That looks surely like a cap, but I think Mudvayne came in on the left side. I guess no one was in fact watching that. They were all on the right side with the flag carrier. And Mudvayne able to cut that thing off just in time, and that's a nice save by him. Still keeping his team in it here. 4.5 minutes left to go. It's not totally out of reach, but FX needs to get something going here. You see Divno. It looks perhaps like he might be on solo D now. I'll check on that in a minute. It's Capri trying to get out of the base. He's going to double back here. You can't waste too much time, buddy. He's going to double back. That's how he's tried so hard to juke there. He did see they were going to drop on him from high, so it's a good thought. Didn't work, though. So let's check in with no, so Mudvayne is still on D, so never mind. I thought perhaps FX had pushed up for attack, but you see Mudvayne is still here with Divno. As you see Flatted gets a nice kill on the Revolt. He's going to make it out right mid now. Can they pick up some cover? Oh, Revolt didn't see him initially. Stong is going to get the return. So another flag mid. In fact, Killer is waiting on the cherry, and that's not going to work. Dusek right there to shut that play down. We watch Killer try to sneak into the base on the right side, and he has snuck in so far, but Stong finally does see him, but Killer's going to win that one. He's going to go left at the moment. No cover with him just yet. He's going to try to make it out left mid, and he's going to. You see he's trying to be boosted right here. Left mid now. Oh, Edu going to return that one. Capri was trying desperately to boost him, but they couldn't do it, and the cutoffs came, and here comes Capri now with another grab. And once again, he's going to double back. He's always trying to juke here, this guy, but they got to be a bit quicker because there's only 3 minutes left. You see both legs mid right now. Revolt dropped it. That was returned, and here comes Capri. Dropped it mid right there. Oh, Stong did, in fact, get that return, so that's a big return. FX, they've had so many flags mid, and it's really hard getting them across. And we've seen that, and I think that's been their downfall because I think overall, I would say FX has probably got more flags to mid than ez1, but ez1's done a better job of converting those caps into mid and getting those covers when they need them. As we watch roll now, one-on-one with Divno, gonna win that one. He switches up to the right side, and that's a smart choice. He's got Dusek here to boost him, and it's gonna be Dropper there. Can he pick it up? No, Mudvayne. Nice return once more out of him. 2.5 minutes left to go here. ez1 looking to hang on and pick up a map win here. I am not sure which team picked this map. I'm slightly curious. Perhaps I'll ask them after this one ends. Watch Kanai. I do believe he has Dusek here with him, and they're going to try to leave high now. See if they try to boost. Going to be cut off by Flatted. Yeah, and returned. So FX running out of time here. And let's have a quick check. Have they pushed off a D yet? We watched Dusek with the grab here. He is in a battle with Mudvayne, and he's not going to win that one, and it will be returned. So with 2 minutes left, if they are ever going to push up, they have to start doing it now, given that they're down 2. You see Divno still on D. Let's have a quick look at Mudvayne and see if, in fact, he has left D, and no, he hasn't. So I feel like this is a bit of a mistake. I know Divno's going to have a hard time holding solo, but you're down 2 with under 2 minutes left. If you're going to give yourself any chance, you gotta try to push up for attack here, but FX perhaps just going to concede and take their 0.3 points for the one cap here on Sprint. I don't know, but that's what it appears. They are not pushing up for attack at this stage, so it looks like this is probably where we're going to end map number 1 in a 3-1 victory, unless something happens. See a lot of fallback from ez1 right there, so they're really locking this thing down, and FX not pushing up, so they're going to have a hard time. The grabbing is stalled, really, for both teams right here. Comes Killer finally with one. Can't make it very far at all, though. Stong there to shut that one down. And yeah, both defenders still here in this blue base, so they're definitely not going to push up at any point now with under a minute left to go. See Free here battling with Stong. He's going to win that one, and he does his juke back. He always does it. What is he doing? He's got to leave the base. There's no time for this. Only 40 seconds left. He's going to make it out right mid. Oh, that's a trade kill, actually. Going to be laying there on that right side. And, oh, it was not returned. And Flatty going to pick it up. He dropped it low mid. And, oh, Capri picks it up. You see it's still laying right there. And finally, Revolt is going to pick that up. 20 seconds left to go on map number 1. And ez1 going to pick up a win here. The countdown's going to be on, so FX, unless they can get a grab here to force a bit of advantage time, it's going to end like this. And it will, in fact, end in a 3-1 victory. Well done by ez1 right there. They did go down 1-0 to Stars Sprinta. FX had a 1-0 lead, I think, about 2 minutes in to the game. But ez1 answered back with 3 unanswered caps, so well done by them. I'm going to try to find out who picked Sprinta, because I am curious. And it was ez1. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. It was actually FX who picked Sprinta, so that's interesting. So it was FX who picked Sprint, and it would appear that ez1 did pick Grudge, so that's where we're going to go now. Off to Grudge, and we'll see how that plays out. I think it'll be another close battle one way or another. Superstar fragging? Well, I mean, Killer was... It's weird, because every time I've seen them play in an IMAX or whatever, he's not like full mid, but he's basically mid/O. But this time, like on Sprinta, he was essentially full attack. So, I mean, I don't want to say that was a bad thing, because I mean, he got their first cap out, so it worked. And given how little Capri was grabbing, it was probably the right choice by FX. And here too on Grudge, there's no real effective way to play mid, so I'd imagine they're just going to run 3 attack here again, but we'll see. You do see RDM is in fact swapping in for Capri Which is a good choice. Capri, like I said, he played well. Players, and this is a tough match, so FX is going to want to try to get as strong of a lineup as they can into this one. Hello. Yeah, Hero. Thanks for the follow, brother. Welcome in. Looks like easy one switching to the blue side here. It's doing this fucking stutter thing in spec. Start a map again. I guess we'll just put it up here. Fuck it. So who do we got? Do you think FX can bring it back here? They did lose. Sprinta was their map pick, so they've moved on to easy one's map pick now. But I do think FX has practiced this map a fair amount, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Murder thinking FX will win 2-1. It's possible. They could have won Sprinta. I mean, they had the lead. They had a ton of flags mid. It was close. It was close. So just waiting for both teams to get sorted here. Fourth map in a row casting today after not casting for like 6 months, so I'm starting to lose my voice. True, Tox. He's quite good right now. It didn't seem like either team was, really playing like a hard frag mid player or anything like that. They were both kind of running relatively standard with 3 attacks, so that was good to see. Like to see more of that. It made for a much better game, that is for sure. So RDM is in for Capri. That should be a bit of a boost anyway. I guess that GN guy seems to be a really good attacker for them. I guess he's not around. Unless that's RDM with a different name. I don't know. These guys change their names so much. Well, yes, of course the playoff games matter the most, Murder, but group stage matters too because it determines, well, number one, making the playoffs, and number two, what your seeding is going to be, which is important for your matchups in the playoffs and for server advantages and things like this. So, group stage, very important. But FX picks up they have 1 cap, right? Yeah, they lost. So they pick up 0.3 points there for map 1. So something anyway. And we'll see if they can bring it back a bit here. I sure am, Crux. I sure am. Thank you for that. And Crux, I did cast your match right before this. And I will post the VODs when I'm done this. Just waiting for a couple click-ins right here. Oh, Crux, since you're finally here, maybe you can answer this for me. We're on IP10 right now. Is that not Diod's test server? Like, how is this a cup server? Like, I'm assuming Diod just changed the IG Plus to the cup version for this match. Yes, and the first map was Sprinta, Crux. 2 PT teams on Sprinta. As we're underway, we are in fact underway. You see Mudvayne once more is going to be playing defense. Okay, so it is the test server, but is this... Did he change the IG Plus to the Cup version, or are they actually playing on the test version of IG Plus? Like, surely not, right? See Kanai attacking it through high. He's going to spot RDM and kill him on his way into the base, but that did allow FX to know he was coming high, so... Oh, it's on. Oh, okay, so Dion did switch. Okay, that's. I assumed he did. I was just curious. I didn't think he'd be able to play on test version in a cup match. That wouldn't make much sense. So I'm assuming Mudvayne and Divno once more. We're gonna watch Dusek now, dropping in through the high. Flatted, nice shot there. Is Flatted on D this time? Let's have a look at Divno. No, Divno's on D too. See him going after Kanai here, who dropped into the water, chasing him down, and finally does get the return. I do want to check in with Flatted. I feel like FX might be playing 3D. Unless I missaw it. Yeah, it looks like they are. Yeah. Wait, what is Flatted doing? Yeah. So, curious choice. So, FX is playing 3D. Unless, let me double check Mudvayne just to be 100% sure. So yeah, no, they are playing 3 base D, FX is. And that's an interesting call. Trying to make sure that they don't give up much in the way of cappage against here, but going to be a bit difficult, I feel, for FX to cap now. Who are their 2 attackers? I guess they have Killer and RDM. RDM only with that 1 grab so far, so if you watch Dusek, he's made it through the main. He's going to pick up a grab here. He's got a 1-on-1 with Mudvayne. Divno going to pick up the kill on that one, though. Comes APOC now with a grab. Can't make it far up the stand. Oh no, here's APOC now. He's made it to his base on the left side. In fact, you see Dusek here with him. He's going to drop it into his low. I think it's actually a pretty good choice. Does hit the wall right here, and to see if they can seal it off. And if you're FX, this is not good. Oh, dead behind the stand right there. Dusek going to pick it up. And that's a score and a 1-0 lead now for the ez1 squad. And the 3D tactic not working at all for FX here as they allow a cap not even 3 minutes in. So we'll see if they stick to this. They did a lot better just running 3 attack like they did on Sprinter. They had an early cap on that map. And this time they started with 3 base D and it backfires. And that often happens because the more D you play, the less pressure you have on the enemy base. And it's so important. It takes off so much pressure of your own base when your own attackers are creating pressure into the other team's base. So it's something that gets overlooked sometimes. And I think that's kind of what's happened here. But either way, ez1 with a quick 1-0 lead. And let's have a look here. So Divno's still on D. And see what Flatted does. Is he gone? It looks like he's still playing D. And I'll double check Mudvayne. Yeah, so it looks like they're still playing 3D. Despite it not working and them being down 1-0, they are still running 3D. So we'll see how long they hold to that. There is still over 16 minutes left, so plenty of time. But I thought perhaps they might immediately at least go to a standard setup and get those 3 attackers going. Try to get themselves back tied in this one. But so far they have not done that. We are watching Dusek right now. Can't make it any further to base. We got a 1-on-1 high mid here. No one. What is this? What is happening? Neither of them were firing at each other. I don't know what the hell that was, but interesting stuff there. Yeah. Here they go again. Oh, okay. He tried to shoot him that time at least. I don't know what the fuck that was. APOC goes into the base and then doubles back out. I don't even know what I'm watching. Let's watch Divno. Yeah, he's on D. Let's watch. Flatted. Yeah, he's still playing on the bridge D. So this is a rather slow pace. Very slow pace. We have almost no grabbing. Only 3 grabs for FX total, and they're all by RDM. And what? Only 6 grabs total for ez1. Kanai with 3, and Dusek's got a couple there. APOC with 1. Here comes grab number 4. Or was it 3? 3 for Dusek. Can't make it off the stand though. So this is rather slow in the grabbing department because FX is playing 3D. So it's difficult for ez1 to grab and for their own team to grab because they only have 2 attackers. And Grudge is a tough map to grab on in general. So this is going to be tricky. See, Mr. Lusek with a nice little ultra into the base there. Can't really get anywhere near the stand though. Fallback and the spawns were theirs. What's up, Mr. Craw? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Talks, the first map was not a slow pace, and it was on Sprinta, which generally you would expect to be a slow-paced map. But they both, it's weird, because both teams played pretty much straight up there, and we did have a lot of grabbing in action. It was actually pretty good. But Grudge has not been the case. We see Dusek with a nice attempt right here. Oh, Divno, he just saw that juke back out of Dusek right there just in time. As it was a nice switch by Lewis, as they thought he was going left, and he switched back to low. He was going to go for that lift, and Divno spawned on the opposite side just to see him in time. So unlucky for Dusek, but a nice try indeed. As we watch him once more to the base on the right side here, and here he comes to the kill on Mudvayne, but he's got to deal with two more attackers and can't get through. Map 1 was won 3-1 by ez1, and it was Sprinta, Mr. Crawford. If there's any mods, ban that fucking bot spam shit in my chat. Yeah, we're gonna watch Dusek. He's in here. He did have one in there with him. I believe it was Kanai. Kanai died though, but perhaps Dusek will grab anyway, and he does. Nice entry right here. And here he comes now. He's on the left side initially. Oh, I thought about switching low, and a good try. There's just too many FX members right here. Really difficult stuff. You won 6-3 Nuance, and what, Crawford, was the other map? Comes APOC. You did see Dusek. Dusek was in on the other side, so APOC actually went the wrong way. He should have went towards Dusek there. Unfortunate stuff. That was looking promising, but unable to make it very far that time, APOC. And FX, they just got nothing happening on attack. Like, just look at the stats. They RDM with 3 grabs, and that's it. Not a single grab by a single other FX member. And this is very clearly the issue right now. Here comes their solo grabber, RDM. Something good looking here, perhaps. Going to make it to the left. And oh! APOC was waiting up there with a nice shot. Too bad. That was looking real promising. Nice try by RDM. This Killer. Finally, we have a grab by someone else other than RDM. Killer is going to make it to his high. Where's APOC? Trying to make it out on the right side here. And both flags in the base. I don't believe FX knew where their own flag was going. They all pushed to cover. And we are, in fact, going to get a flag stand up by the looks of it here. Yeah, Killer up on his flag here. And one on him right now, I believe Dusek. Trying to chase after him. Divno going to finally pick up that cover there. So, needless to say, a very important flag standoff right now. And FX, they got to win this flag standoff if they want a chance to win this map. Surely they do, and they're not going to, as Kanai. We didn't see it, but he did, in fact, pick up the return there, and that's a score for ez1 and a 2-0 advantage now. And surely now, FX is going to get rid of the 3D, as it clearly is not working. They have no attack pressure whatsoever. RDM been the only one grabbing. They're just getting overwhelmed in their own base. And let's check it out anyway. Flatted, surely you're not still on D, and it looks like he is. Oh boy, this is a bad decision. Okay, wait, no, oh, he thought about going. He thought he was almost in mid. He was thinking about it. Let's see, he's after Kanai right now. You see him in the water here. 2 with 3 of them battling. No one can hit Kanai. Finally, Flatted does, and we'll see, is Flatted going to finally leave his base? Yes, okay, well, he's kind of finally attacking, so it looks like FX is finally running 3 attacks, so this should open things up for both teams now. And we'll see what happens here. Both teams going to be able to grab a lot easier now that FX is off of that 3 base D. I understand the strat call to a certain extent, but one thing is clear is that it did not work at all, and it should have been clear early on because they just had no ability to grab with the 2 attackers. So, but they still maintained it even after being down 1. But now they finally have gotten off it. As we watch Kanai here trying to leave it on the left side. He's got Dusek with him. Perhaps going to boost. Nice little boost there. Dusek does pick that one up, and that's a nice play at a Dusek. He's going to make it to his base on the left side here. Where's RDM? Also out mid. RDM in his base on the right side, and RDM actually did pick up the return there. Both flags were in the same area. Mudvayne going to pick this one up. This might be a score, and it is a score. And there you go. Look at that. FX within 40 seconds of not playing 3D has capped a flag. So you gotta wonder, like, these 3D strats, they're not good, especially on certain maps. FX goes down 2-0 playing 3D, and within a minute of playing 3 attack. They've got themselves a cap, and they're back into the game 2-1, so well done. And we'll see if they can keep it up. Let's have a quick look at some D numbers. Mudvayne, 52 frags, and that same efficiency as well, actually. As you watch RDM, he's trying to make it down low here. He's got a 1-on-1 with, I believe, Kanai. Ston did get him, though, and Dusic's going to return that one. So D partner, Divno, 50F, 49 frags, so decent overall there. Edu with 57F and Stom 54 now. So relatively even on the defensive numbers between the two teams right there. I believe Dusic's actually leading in grabs. Yeah, well, he's tied with Kanai with 8. And, well, RDM, of course, 6 grabs. And only one other grab from FX. It was from Killer. So still relying heavily on this guy right here. There's another grab. Can't make it very far this time. And it looks perhaps like ez1 might be playing a little bit safer now that they do only have that 1 cap advantage. And watch Kanai trying to make it out on his team's left right here. He's got 2 chasing him, though. But he is going to make his base on the left side, see if they can seal it. Oh, brief pickup there. Ston does get it. He's going to be his base low here. Oh, no one can hit him because the kill flatted. He thought about going to main bridge, but they're going to boost him across. This is a safer play here, and they should convert this one. See Divno on the bridge, but Divno unable to pick up that kill. And ez1 going to pick up that 2 cap advantage right back there. So that was a nice little run out of the base. Bought enough time for those covers to come in there. They were just unable to make that kill in time, and that is going to be another cap for ez1. 3-1 now as you watch Kanai trying to come out on his right side once more. Too many there this time though. Mudvayne gonna pick that one up as we watch Dusic now, perhaps thinking about going to lift, and he does. And he's gonna make it up the lift. Oh, one waiting. RDM gets a kill on him though. And here comes the fucking Lucic into the burst, and that's gonna be a 4-1 by my good pal Lou, and a nice run right there. And FX, you saw the momentum should have been in their favor. They got themselves back into the game with a 2-1, and very quickly since it's been 2 unanswered caps, so momentum just shifted to ez1 there, and a 3 cap advantage here. 7 minutes left to go in map number 2 here on Grudge. So well played by ez1. FX, I don't like their strategy call this map, and they desperately need someone else other than RDM to start grabbing. And I think that's quite clear. They need more support for RDM here. He just can't be solo grabbing. You cannot expect to win that way, and especially not to come back that way. And perhaps at this stage, FX needs to focus on cap points, as perhaps winning this map is starting to get out of reach. A draw maybe, but either way, they got to start attacking. And there's just not enough of it yet. As Kanai almost made it to the lift there, did drop it, flatted. Is going to pick up that return right there. So let's have a quick look. So we know flatted is attacking. I just want to see, as we watch Killer here, into the base on the left side. One up there, Stong is going to kill him. So, oh, Kanai, let's watch him. Eventually I'll be able to check. Just want to have a check on Mudvayne and Divno. See, I imagine they're still running 2 base D FX. Yeah, you see Mudvayne still is, and we'll quickly find Divno here. Here he is now. And yeah, so they are running 2D still, which is fine as long as FX can start grabbing. And here comes another grab number 11 from RDM. And you see Killer's finally starting to grab a bit. He's got 3 now, but they're going to need their 3rd attacker flatted, who still does not have a grab here. They're going to need some help there. And they're just having a really difficult time here on Grudge. FX is. We're going to watch RDM try to seek him, but they're on to him. He was seen there by, I believe, Kanai, who called out his position, so I don't believe he's going to be able to get in here. Now, you see they were waiting for him. Killer, quick grab and death there. 5 minutes left to go. Not looking good here for the FX squad. And I'm sure ez1 perhaps trying to pick up one more cap here to get max cap points. To watch RDM, that's a nice switch here to the lift. And he is going to make it up here. Here comes RDM into his base hike, and they seal it off this time. And he's always got one on him. APOC going to pick up a kill right there. It's dropped to their low. FX, can they pick it up flat? It does. Here he comes. They're going to have incoming high. I don't think this is going to work for FX. You see one in the stand. Yeah, they're incoming left. I had a feeling this is going to be tough. See both legs there. And oh, dead behind the stand once more. This is turning into a frantic battle here in the flag room. Flatted is going to finally pick it up, and that's well done. I knew that was going to be a close call there because they all dropped low, and there I saw incomings high on the left, so Nice job by FX to keep their composure there and convert that one. And that's a nice job by FX. And they're within 2 once more. 4 minutes left, so not out of reach. And one way or another, they do pick up a bit of points there from that cap. So good job by FX right there. RDM having a strong game, really carrying the load on attack. 13 grabs now. Nearly leading both teams. Kanai with the most grabs on the server now, 15. So we watch Kanai. He's attacking in right now. He does have one with him. I believe APOC is in here. He was trying to kill for APOC, but APOC died. But Dusek has it anyway. He's going to cover him right here. We watch. And he's trying to make it out right. And they do have 2 cover. This is looking promising now for the ez1 squad. That's a nice shot by Dusek on a Mudvayne right there. And once more, that cap instantly answered by ez1. And they have picked up cap number 5. And that's big. They are going to pick up max points, at least for Grudge here. So good job and a nice run right there, and an excellent cover by Kanai as well. Here comes Kanai again. Tried to make that switch. Perhaps he should have stayed right, as you saw. Dusek actually with a monster kill trying to cover him out of that base there, so unfortunate. In any case, though, ez1 in great shape right here. And FX perhaps should just hard push up and try to get as many points as they can, any points that they can. APOC, he's into his base once more on the right side. Stong going to pick that one up. And they're going to try to seal it off. 2 down, but still 2 here. Is the left side clear? That's the only question right now. It appears to be. And that's going to be a 6-2 advantage now for ez1. And surely seals the map victory for ez1. And if you're FX in this scenario, there's no way to win the map or even draw it. I would just push up at least 4 and maybe even 5 attackers and just try to eke out as many cap points as you possibly can in these last 2.5 minutes here. We'll see if they elect to do it. They did not do it on Sprinta when they were down only 2 caps, so I don't believe they'll do it here either, which I think is a bit of a mistake. I think they should, but in any case, nice showing by ez1 in this match against a tough opponent in FX, and they're going to come away with that win. They did not quite get max points on Sprinta, but nearly. I believe they had 4 caps on Sprinta, so 9 caps worth of points here for ez1, so well done. In this match, we watch APOC once more, trying to leave out. You did see Dusek coming in there to cover, but they were unable to get a pickup there. So watch Kanai now, trying to leave out on the right side. They've been favoring right a lot. They are going right often. It is ez1. It's been working out for them. Just a minute and a half left to play here. And ez1 with a nice showing in this match. That is for certain. Having a quick look. Yeah, I mean, 2-6 had a great game. 153 kills, 3 caps, 11 grabs, an assist, and 4 covers. That's a strong showing by my good pal Lou right there. Kanai leading the way with 17 grabs. Impressive as well. At RDM, you got to feel for this guy a little bit. He's kind of felt like he's been solo attack for FX here. He's been doing all the grabbing. He's got 15, and you see, look at those grab numbers. Only 4 for Killer, and that is it for the entire FX squad. So RDM kind of running things alone here on attack. So feels bad for the RDM. The strat did not pay off here for FX, and 30 seconds left. Just a matter of what the final score will be right here on Grudge to conclude this match here. And it doesn't look like anyone's going to make anything happen these final 20 seconds, and most likely it will be a 6-2 final here. And well done by ez1. Well played indeed. And the final countdown's coming in right here. We'll see if FX can. We know ez1 won't grab here to force advantage. But can FX force advantage? If anyone's going to do it, it'll be RDM. So, APOC actually going to, I guess it doesn't matter, they're up 6, but, FX returns the flag anyway, so they could have got a bit of advantage time. They don't do it, and at the end, that will be a 6-2 win for ez1, and they did win Sprinta as well, 4-1 against FX. So nice showing, good job, well played both teams. And that'll be it for me, guys. Just casted 2 matches in a row. I'm losing my voice a bit. Yeah, I'll post a link to each VOD for each match cast today into that VOD section there. It'll eventually end up on my YouTube channel as well. I might do the highlight thing again. It's a lot of extra work. I know people like it. I might do it. We'll see. But either way, I'll see you whenever I see you guys for the next cast. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I wasn't too rusty on the casting. It's been a while. I did my best. Yeah, take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.